My friends, after 11 chapters of Elderhood, we've arrived at the one message that sits underneath everything we've talked about. The message almost every senior needs, but hardly anyone delivers. Your story isn't over. You're just waking up to a new part of it. People think aging is slowing down, fading out, stepping aside. But let me tell you something, after 80 years on this planet, aging is an awakening, a moment where life finally says, you've spent decades surviving. Now it's time to start living. And the question is, how? How do seniors reclaim joy, purpose, and presence after so many years of carrying stress, loss, fear, responsibility, and emotional weight? 1. The awakening begins the moment you realize your mind has been running on old programming. Everything we've talked about, subconscious patterns, rumination, emotional fatigue, scar tissue, loneliness, identity drift, all of it comes from one thing. Your mind has been repeating the same emotional habits for decades, not because you chose them, but because life forced you into them. The awakening begins when you say, I don't have to live emotionally on autopilot anymore. And that one sentence changes everything. Because once you know you can shift your emotional patterns, you're no longer reacting to life, you're shaping it. 2. Seniors reclaim joy by lightening their mental load, not by adding activities. Let's be honest, most seniors don't need more hobbies. They don't need busier schedules. They don't need louder calendars. What they need is fewer heavy thoughts, fewer emotional burdens, fewer self-criticisms, fewer should-have stories, fewer fears about the future, fewer reruns of the past. Joy doesn't come from doing more. Joy comes from carrying less. The awakening is the moment you finally put the emotional backpack down. And let me tell you, your legs feel lighter instantly. 3. Seniors reclaim purpose by choosing instead of reacting. Purpose at this stage of life is not a job title. It's not a mission. It's not a grand plan. Purpose is simply this: I choose what matters to me now. For decades, life made the choices for you. Your job decided your schedule. Your family decided your responsibilities. Your bills decided your priorities. But now, you get to decide. And that freedom can feel confusing at first, until you realize it's not emptiness, it's opportunity. Purpose in elderhood is found in the conversations that feel meaningful, the small moments of generosity, the curiosity you never had time to explore, the people you lift with your wisdom, the insights only age can give, the presence you bring into the world. Purpose becomes simple, real, human, and finally yours. 4. Seniors reclaim presence when they stop rushing the future and stop replaying the past. Presence is the greatest gift of later life. You're no longer racing, you're no longer proving, you're no longer competing, you're no longer rushing. But the mind doesn't know how to slow down automatically. It's been running high speed for decades. The awakening teaches you this: presence is not a mood, it's a habit. And it begins with one small choice. I focus on this moment, just this one. You don't have to meditate for an hour. You don't need incense, gurus, or mantras. Presence is a slow breath through the nose, noticing the warmth of your coffee, listening without preparing a reply, feeling sunlight on your skin, letting a memory go without chasing it, appreciating one quiet moment. Presence is the gift age gives you once you stop fighting it. 5. The awakening requires only one thing: small habits, repeated gently, not discipline, not motivation, not massive lifestyle changes. Small habits, tiny moments of interruption, tiny shifts in momentum, tiny reminders of who you want to be now. Examples: one breath before reacting, one phrase to interrupt rumination, one grounding moment in the morning, one small plan to look forward to each week, one act of kindness that lifts your spirit, one decision to release something heavy. Small habits don't seem powerful until you realize they rewire the entire emotional system. Your subconscious changes. Your scar tissue softens. Your irritation reflex calms. Your identity expands. Your loneliness loosens. Your hope returns. The awakening happens one small habit at a time, but those habits build a completely new emotional life. Sixth, here is the truth seniors almost never hear, but must. You are not done. You are not fading. You are not irrelevant. You are not too old to change. You are not beyond joy. You are not beyond purpose. You are not beyond presence. Your mind is still capable. Your heart is still open. Your soul is still hungry. And your story, the one that really matters, may just be beginning. The awakening isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you've always been, before life overwhelmed you, before responsibilities drowned you, before loss hardened you, before silence frightened you, before aging confused you. You are waking up, not winding down. And the most beautiful part? You only need to start with one small habit today. Please hit like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss a video, and neither will others.